Welcome back to RC, World of RC. I'm your host, Willie Fats. And like we said before, we have a good friend of ours who also drives the sprint car, but he drives it in a different way. He does not drive the Losi 22, he drives the Slash Sprint. And so today we're going to talk to this guy, get his version of the car we just showed you. And we're going to talk about the differences between the Losi 22 and the Slash Sprint. How are you today?
Hey, how you doing?
I am good, good. So tell us about your car.
It's a Traxxas Slash. We put the sprint car body on it, and we've kind of converted it to where we need it for the sprint cars. And I think it's an awesome class. It's absolutely a blast to drive, and I have found over the last year or so that I've been working on this car that it's very competitive as far as different setups, I use a small front tire and a large rear tire. Some of the guys use a full-size front tire on it and a full-size rear tire. They do shocks differently. They do the wings differently, and it seems like it's very competitive, and it doesn't really matter how you go about it and how you attack what you want to do. That we're both pretty close.
Now I noticed with the Losi 22s, they have that problem of it being rear heavy. With these, we don't have that problem with this car here being rear heavy.
No, we don't.
We don't have that.
No,
problem.
because of the weight distribution is totally different than the Losi. The Losi cars are really cool and they're great to look at. In fact, if you look at my car, I use the Losi exhaust on my car because I think it looks so awesome, and it compares to whatever. And I'm one of those advocates that I want it to look like a sprint car. You know, I want the sprint car front end, I want the sprint car wing on the top, the sprint car exhaust, and that's what we've been going for.
Now, quick question. How would you compare to this car? Because if you take a look at your shop, you run a wide range of cars. So in your mind, where would you compare this car to the rest of them? Is this your top 3, top 2, top 5? Where would you rate it?
Well, right now it's my top 1. It's because, and like I said, it's, I don't know, last 8 months, year, whatever. I can't even. Me and time just we don't get along. But I have really been concentrating on this class, and
it's grown a lot since we started it.
Oh yeah, we got a full load tonight. And I hate to say it, a couple of guys had to go home early, but we had a full field tonight. But it, compared to the other cars, it's 4-wheel shocks, 4-wheel springs, different aerodynamics than the other cars.
And they drive differently than street stocks, because when you put the street stock body on there and then you go to this body, it's totally a different car.
Oh yeah, street stock. Versus the sprint cars, totally different animal.
And now let people know how long you've been racing.
Oh, I think it was 1990 I started.
Is Warzone like your favorite track to race at, or is it the only track you race at?
No, it's not the only track I've raced at. I've been fortunate enough that I've raced a lot of different tracks at a lot of different places.
So for Warzone, where do you compare it? Your favorite track?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely my favorite track.
And it's very friendly here.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's like a family, you know.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows everybody, and everybody takes care of everybody. You know?
Absolutely. And for the most part, I have, from all the tracks, I mean, since I've been 1990, I raced the original Snowbirds race with Mike Bolin. That down over at Thunder Raceway on I think it was Cayuga in Tampa. I've run Whippoorwill,
Yeah.
I used to run every year. I used to go down and run road course down in Independence, Ohio.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna show everybody you racing the sprint car. So how's it going today? Is it doing good?
Well, actually, today's not my best night, but that's okay.
That's all right.
I'm having fun.
Where are you starting in the A main?
I think I'm second.
Okay. All right.
But
Well, that's not bad.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, you got a chance to win the A main.
Yeah, well, my buddy Mike Black,
Yeah, Mike.
oh my goodness. I worked for months and months and months to hit 45 laps.
And he does it.
And
like
this
that.
guy comes along in 3 weeks and he hits 45 laps.
Yeah.
I'm going,
we will be interviewing Mike Black just in a couple weeks, actually.
Yeah.
We're going to be interviewing him on a different class.
yeah.
So
Mike is tough in every class that he races.
let everybody know your first and last name.
Danny Charles?
Danny Charles. And about how many classes you run here, you say?
Oh, man.
4 or 5? But you only run one class at a time. But
Most of the time, I'll run one. I like to concentrate on one.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll run 2 or 3, depending if we need to fill in or whatever. But for the most part, I run, obviously, the Traxxas Slash, which is my favorite right now. RJ Speed's late model.
you definitely can see him here racing something every weekend.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. But that is all the time we have for this episode. Well, I guess we're going to take it out there and watch you do some racing tonight in the A main.
All right. Well, hopefully I won't disappoint you, and I'll do well. But you know what? We're going to have fun, and I love everybody that's here.
Well, my name is Willie Fats. This is Danny, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right.